Has this week felt a little bit like this? If it has, don't worry, just sit back, grab a coffee or a tea, or if you fancy hot, a little chamomile tea, and enjoy the next however many minutes long this video is going to be, where we cover all of the kind of news in the space, functional fitness wise, CrossFit from this week.
Yeah. Alright.
First off, before we get into that, I want to say thank you to everyone that has been watching the daily videos of us kind of hanging out, memeing, bantering, training at the box. It's been fun. And two, today we literally just came back from seeing the new transporter that we're going to turn into the sickest on-road transporter vehicle ever. We're going to do a box tour around the UK. Stay tuned for the episode that's coming this Sunday. It's going to be kind of different for this channel. It's not going to be as fitness.
I'm a stud. I'm ballsy. I don't take no shit from anyone.
But it's going to be kind of my version of Pimp My Ride. I'm going to be cooler than Tim Westwood, I promise.
We need to turn this ride from low budget to blockbuster. Let's make this happen.
I can't be as cool as Exhibit. He's cool.
Come on, every time I touch the car, the damn alarm goes off.
Right, anyway, this past week, Noah Olsen, one of the top picks this year for possibly winning the CrossFit Games after his stellar performances over the last couple of years, turned 30. The big 3-0. And with that, he pulled his first ever 500 pound, 227 odd kilo deadlift double and made it look smooth.
A little rusty. Nice, now a good speed, bud. Let's go. Get up.
And then later on in the week, he PR'd his jerk. Noah Olsen's like a fine wine, he gets better with age. And then speaking of training think tank athletes and Noah's training partner, Travis Mayer, he literally today posted this on Instagram. I don't know what he's deadlifting, it's way over 200 kilos, but he's making it look like it's 50.
Oh yeah, come on. Yes sir!
Patrick Vellner. He this week did a simple gut check workout with minimal equipment. 5 rounds, 15 front squats at 155, 15 bar facing burpees. He completed the workout in 6 minutes and 50 and then asked did we think we could catch him.
Nope.
Now that's beside the point. Here we have another Vellner face and yep, ready?
I say I'm just fired up to be here today.
Now I have 2 candidates this week for the I'm just fired up to be here face of the week. Number 1, Hayley Adams. And then number 2, Adrian Munweiler. Who's the most fired up to be there?
For the interaction on this vlog, please comment down below.
Haha. Tia Claire Toomey, the 4-time reigning CrossFit Games champ. Over the last couple of weeks, there's been some drama around the qualification process, seeing as she lives in America, but she holds an Australian passport, meaning that theoretically, she should be competing at the Torium Pro over in Australia. Now, due to travel restrictions and quarantine, that just wasn't gonna happen. CrossFit obviously knew about this, they've come up with a solution, and in the latest Tia and Shane video on their YouTube channel, they covered what's next for them.
I got an email saying congratulations, based on your performance in the quarterfinals, you have earned a spot in the 2021 Noble CrossFit Games semi-finals. I actually have an opportunity to do an online competition. So, your semi-final event will be online, the CrossFit Atlas Games.
So it looks like she's competing at the virtual online Atlas Games. And with this, we've had an official release from CrossFit regarding the semi-final seeding updates. And there seem to be 6 athletes in total who were unable to travel to their select semi-final and compete in person, so they've been put in a different competition that they can attend. Now you may be thinking this is a little bit unfair. CrossFit know this, and in a further statement said, CrossFit is aware that placing athletes outside their continental region affects the competition field. Keeping this in mind, any event that has an athlete from another continental region competing will get 4 spots at the last chance qualifier instead of the original 3. No additional qualifying spots will be added to the games. Basically, with the look of the season, after all 4 weeks of competition are up, as we know, we have the catch-all virtual event, which is after the top spots that qualify from the semi-finals, the 3 athletes that just missed out on a qualifying spot will then be invited to compete against each other at that kind of last chance qualifying stage for the CrossFit Games. It's like another
one.
Chance. You may have just missed it, you may have had a bad event, something may have just gone a bit wrong. So yeah, no drama. I'll tell you what, pizza though, am I right?
Yup. Oh yeah.
I wasn't going to show you and then I ate half of it and it made me feel so good that I'm like, hey, why not? Today is rest day, I'm going unbroken and I'm enjoying myself whilst I do it. Also in the news this week, Samantha Briggs has adopted 2 puppies. But they have been trying to sabotage her training. And this next bit is for the dog owners. You know, if you're a dog owner, you would have done this 100%. Casper Gamelmark, you'll have known him from these vlogs. At the CrossFit Games in 2019, he came 20th. This year in the Open, he didn't do it just because he was opening up a new box and getting that all sorted. But he's back training. It's a bit weird, but we'll take it. It's almost like this that I saw the other day. I was like, what is that? Is that like a horse riding contraption or something? Like, what is that? And that clip right there leads me on to Fail of the Week. This week it's Chris Harris and his team with their semi-finals prep. The worm looking a little bit tricky. Also another team that's prepping for the semi-finals looks like they're doing it a completely different way. Kill the worm. In a meme that was very relatable to me this week, I wanted to share it because it made me laugh. Coffee, especially iced coffee, I'm a big fan. God, I needed this. I'm gonna shit my pants. Yes, so true. Adrian Manuel is swole. How does he get so swole? Well, now we found out. Also looks like Jack Malone, the guy that I train with, the firefighter.
No, no, no.
He's an aspiring Adrian. In the weekly update of the Josh Bridges versus Jacob Heppner fight, we've seen Josh Bridges post a photo of him absolutely chilling. I think he thinks he's got it in the bag. Also, the picture behind him, man, I mean, if he's fought a bear, I think there's no stopping him. However, in the first bit of boxing footage that we've seen from Jacob Heppner, he looks sharp. And he's got a couple of words to say.
Yup. You want some? What you looking at, you little midget? What you looking at, huh? Saved it.
The first full episode of Jacob Heppner's boxing is apparently dropping tomorrow, Friday. Stay tuned here on YouTube on his YouTube channel to catch it. Ricky Garard, you love to hate to talk about him, right? But he's going to come back next year into the sport. He looks like to some people he's going to be the villain, to some people they're going to welcome him back with open arms. Fraser on the latest episode of the Savon, Josh and Matt podcast add a little bit more fuel to this debate, a little bit more fuel to the fire. He said this.
Yeah, dude, Ricky called HQ and tried to snitch on me. Like, he tried to tell him, like, I have cement proof, and they're like, okay, tell us. And then he had nothing.
And then a debate went on after that, which was actually pretty interesting.
Like, he literally told me, he was like, I know you're doping, but don't worry, I won't tell. And I was like, what are you talking about? Like, no. And he was like, yeah, I know it. I know you are. I know you are. And I was like, oh,
that's what anybody has to tell themselves, because that's how they justify them doing it, right? They have to be like, everybody else is doing this, that's why I have to do it. Yeah. Because I have to level out the playing field. The comment I get on these vlogs so many times, you know, when I talk anything about steroids or doping is, Craig, you're so naive. Everyone at the top level is doing it. You know what? I may be naive, but I literally have no clue. I've never taken steroids. I'm not fully sure how they work. And I couldn't tell if someone was on it or not on it, apart from the ones that you really know are on it when you see them and you're like, wow, that dude is... Know what I'm saying? Anyway, to finish out this vlog, Sammy's still working hard on the Fraser Ranch, getting all tip-top. Lucas Hogberg gives us a simple tip about how to be fit all year round. Balance nutrition, train smart, and 3, enjoy life. Now, number 3 is the most important one. Like, make it to the CrossFit Games or don't. No point making it to the CrossFit Games if you don't enjoy your life along the way. And in a post that went viral this week, Will Smith shared it on his Facebook and Instagram. He said, I'm going to be real with y'all. I'm in the worst shape of my life right now. Man's owning it. Been through a pandemic. But in a more recent post, he said he's gonna get on it again. I'm going to see a buff Will Smith coming soon. Calm Porter had a really strong coffee. This is a cat with a very human vomit. This week also we found the prize purse for Floyd Mayweather fighting Logan Paulus is around 72 million. It's a lot of money. And obviously the super fight between Eddie Hall and Thor is towards the end of this year. And how is Thor getting fit for the fight? He's training with Adi Thorisdottir and Frederick Agidius. And he's using the assault bike.
Let's go, 3.
2, 1, and time. Here we go. Nice work.
The asshole bike. Anyway team, if you have enjoyed today's video, as always, please do smash that like button, it really does help. Thank you for coming back and tuning in on the Thursday weekly update of everything that's going on in the space news. If you want to support Jazz Night, head over to hustlemade.com, that is the best way to do it. Buy some of the sickest clothes in the game. And if no one has told you today, you're an absolute legend. Hope you have a good morning, night, evening, day, wherever you are. We'll catch you in the next one.